Get a seat, kitty.
Cat, you got to move. We're going live. Get up, Cat.
We'll do it.
Come on, Cat. I think we're live. Hello, everybody. Oh, turn that down. Make sure to turn your iPad down so we're covering there. Hello, hello. Can anybody hear us? I think we're on.
We're on.
It says we're on. Microphones showing up. Let's see.
Okay, guys, here we go for another session of Timber Talk.
Hey, hello, Dovetail Cabin Tools. Jared, you're here. Hello.
We love it.
Nice, Chris. Real nice. All right, cool. We're on. We sound okay. We've got really high speed up here. Dan sprung for the super high speed.
We sprung for the super high speed. We finally got hooked up here. So do me a favor. Just let us know if there's any glitches like there was last time.
Hey, Greg. Thanks, Chris. Sounds good. Paul Rentmeester.
You know who he is. This is the guy that made our dust collection system.
Don't tell everybody because they're all going to want one.
I know.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be the case.
I can tell you my friend Alan actually commented today, Paul, on wanting to get one. So he might ask you a question or two while you're on here tonight.
Yeah, Paul, I never thanked you directly. Thank you through Dan, but thank you. The thing is awesome. It saves me a whole lot. I only have to wear the tiny nose plugs when I'm on the mill. I don't have to wear the big mask, which is good.
It works great. I love it. We will get the dust collection system hooked up.
Greg, how's he's here. Greg's at Star Hill right now. Are you doing the class? Is Greg doing the class? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know Greg Nelson. I don't think.
But he says I'm here at Star Hill. I know they were running a class. I know they did a couple of two guys Timberframing Sawmill teachings in the end of the evening.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Hey, right on, Greg. Greg's there. Yeah, you guys have. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Are you having a good time, Greg? You learning a lot? Star Hill hit the whole crew is here. We got the whole class at Star Hill Timberworks here. I gotta get it because it's out at the mill.
Where's it going?
Because I use it all the time.
Very cool. Michael's Self-Preservation Awakening. Thanks. Hey, that's awesome. You share your videos to a featured playlist. Love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you.
Sorry, John. This one got rained on, but I keep it at the mill.
It's raining.
We use it all the time. All the time, my friends.
We've got Can Dewey. Is that how you say it? I don't know how you say that. I have a drawn plans on a 53-foot span
hammer truss system. Should I bother submitting for an engineer for specs? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Always.
Especially on a hammer truss. Guarantee is going to make you put a metal brace between the middle of it.
All right. Richard Johnson, Spanish Angel Farms in Missouri. Not too far away. Too far to be hanging out with us while we're doing it live, but we'll do it live.
Richard, you're actually close enough to go to the Dovetail Timber Academy down in Branson in October. I'm not sure. You let me know. Do we have any openings left? Because I know that there's going to be an awesome event. Our buddy John Pix is going to be down there. We're actually doing, I have it right here. We're doing a Dovetail cabin at Bunyan.
We like to talk about the Dovetail
We
cabin
love
stuff,
it.
that's for sure. Hey, Marcus.
My friend Mark, too. That's what we're going to be using, the Dovetail cabin tools. And I know Jared is going to come down for the day and show us novices how to use it.
Devin Landers, what's up?
Devin. I haven't seen you in a little while, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, Richard Johnson, you'll have to come hang out sometime.
Mark Casa is the man we met last year at Bunyan.
Oh, yeah.
I speak to him.
I know that. That's why I know
he
that.
definitely posts on all of my Facebook posts.
Mark, did he mention, was he here last time? Are you coming to Bunyan this year too?
Of course.
I think so, yeah.
We've been talking about it all year. I don't share all that with Jay.
I know. I get kept in the dark. What do we got here? Let's see. Yep, good idea. Submit those plans to engineer. Always have the engineers. I mean, even if you think it's good. Rafter J, what's up?
Rafter J.
I'm representing Rafter J, the hat I always wear. It's now become one of my two favorite hats. I'm either wearing this one or I'm wearing this one. So, but tonight I'm wearing this one.
He wears it all
I wear it all the time. I wear the other one too, and I wear it. Oh yeah, I get it dirty.
We can't even get a picture of Jay, much less one without a Rafter J hat.
No, what do we got? Chris Fisher.
Darla from D&L Timber. Darla is the swing blade girl. and we're gonna miss them.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna be there.
I know.
That's
I
too
actually
bad.
just contacted them probably 2 weeks ago, and I have not got back to them about actually getting a swing blade because I've seen that thing in action.
Hey, I didn't hear about this.
Well, shh.
Okay, I love the swing blade, by the way.
I
That was a lot of fun.
I do. Now we're really gonna miss you at Bunyan, and the rope people aren't there. Between us, you, and them, I hope our corner can handle it. But we got some cool stuff going on, and there's a lot of guys that I've got here that have actually supplied lumber. We're bringing lumber from all over. We got it from Utah, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Ohio. We're gonna build a cabin. We're going to do some timber frame trusses right there in front of the crowd.
Yeah, why don't you start us? Let's talk about Paul Bunyan a little bit. We got everybody coming on. We kind of said hi so far. We'll come back to everybody. Guys, if we miss you, just come back in and we'll try to get to whatever you're saying. All the views that are here, we're trying to shout out to everybody. I think we're covered everybody so far. Really glad to have you here. Greg Nelson, new one. I got my laser from my mill.
Hopefully he got the laser from Borges because it's been flawless for us.
The question is, do you make laser sounds when you're using it? I do.
I do not.
I do.
But so let's talk Bunyan here. Who's the guys here? Who are the guys we got going on here? Because I know George has actually been milling a bunch of lumber. My friend Craig Quilter. All these YouTube guys are actually going to get together. We've never met. For the first time, we're going to do this at Bunyan. We're going to actually build a dovetail cabin with the dovetail cabin tools. And the Woodland mill sawmill, and
let's see if this works. Let's
show some of our ingenuity. I would
show a little bit of this, see if this works. So just so you know, I mean, we're not real high tech here right now, but this is what we're actually building real time. So it's a little tiny cabin or a sauna or a he said, she said, or whatever you want. But this is actually going to be built real time. So this is going to be it's going to be pretty cool.
I'm hoping to be done by Friday so I can have Saturday and Sunday to walk around the fair myself and maybe get out of the booth a little bit.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen. I love my
sorry, Dan.
But this year it's actually going to be awesome. We sponsored Woodland Mills. They're coming down from Canada. We're going to actually have the whole thing filled with their equipment. We're going to have the sawmill. We're going to have Bissell Maple Farms there. Him and I always get together and do this event. And we thank and love Nate for actually turning us on to this, because I never would have done that unless he pressured me into doing it. And it's really fun.
It's really become a thing. I mean, it definitely has. It we think about it a lot. We got, let's see, what do we got?
Spanish Angel Farms. You definitely need to come to Bunyan.
Yeah.
Friend.
Oh, he got the Borges laser too. So what was your, sorry, I know his real name was put up here. The modeling software I use is SketchUp. I've used it for years. Dan and I have used it on house projects galore, and for years.
And I'm going to cut you real quick. Yep. Couldn't go back to Bunyan because I don't want to forget of my buddies, the Star Hill Timberworks and John. I invited him to come on down there. And obviously his whole class that he's teaching this week is watching this event. But he is going to have drawings on all of the tools. This guy makes some of the best tools, best jigs, best sheath holders, and I know that he's doing a bunch of plans.
He does a lot in SketchUp. A lot in SketchUp, a lot of great plans.
He does, runs himself a timber framing school, and passes his knowledge along to everybody else. So we're going to have a great time. I actually, I love the connection that I made with this man, because you've sent us a lot of stuff. I try everything you have, buddy, and I really, really love it.
And it's all been good stuff. I mean, we say that we don't have to say
no. If
it's not good, we'll just kind of let it. We won't even talk about it. So the stuff that we put out there's stuff that we really enjoy using, and we beat the out of stuff. I mean, we really do, and it gets tested because we do a lot. Our volume is high. We're moving and grooving all the time.
It's true. I mean, tools we buy, they're meant to be used.
I still
treat them like that.
I still am suspicious that John is actually one person, though, because you said he does tools, schools, he does SketchUp stuff, he does plans, he does. So we're gonna check him out and see if he's one person. I'm still a little bit suspicious of the whole thing.
He said he's coming with one person. So
okay, all right. Well, we'll see how that goes. Hey, Bob Areno, that's everybody. Personal story. That's my dad. How you doing there? Bob Areno's in the house. He's one of our biggest fans.
He is.
He's a sick man. He's a sick man. So we love you, Bob. Thanks for
forget
coming out.
Your merchandise. All right. Chris Fisher actually said, don't forget to mention our merchandise. Yes.
Yeah.
We opened our store. We've got some cool emblems. We've got some good stuff going on. We made this stuff as cheap as humanly possible before they wouldn't even work with us. So if you feel like decking yourself out and just hanging out with two guys,
There you go.
this is our biggest club right here.
Yep.
The guys that run into all the posts. And
Yep.
I'm not only a member, I'm the president of that club.
And I'm like the associate president or something.
Well,
I don't know how many you run into.
I take your blame.
I know you do.
Okay. Because it's my side of the table.
How come all the magnets are on my side? Let's see. What do we got? Let's see. I'm a new form. Hey, so Spanish Angels.
Dan needs to break down and get the Mafel mortise. I believe my friend John is going to bring that to Bunyan and let me try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an expensive.
I don't know about Dan breaking down. Dan breaks down weekly.
Dan breaks down too much. He's going to be kicked out of the house.
We are. I got to live in my shop.
Mm-hmm. What do we got? Let's see. Carbide blades. Greg says yes. We did some pine and we actually threw on some regular blades and that worked out pretty well. But I mean, we're almost always carbide now.
It is. It did really. The cedar, it just munches through the hardwood. The cuts are so good that it helps us out in our frames. We don't have to plane. It's not rough timber. Now, I definitely want to say Russell G. Wilson. I'm glad that you're here, buddy. This is the first. Yes, we open memberships to people to come in, and there's certain perks and certain things that we actually give. And I'm actually here to give personal instruction. Anybody wants to talk to me? That's just how you do it. So my friend Russell G. Wilson just started his channel, and I've actually been watching him, and he is building solo this round log timber frame. I know he bought the mortiser, and he was our first member. He joined right on in, and I appreciate you. So if any of you guys want to check out what he's got going on, it's pretty badass. I saw some of the winch systems this guy was putting together and the timbers that he's using and working solo. I know what it's like. So, Russell, I'm with you, my friend.
I love that and thanks again. I think you already said it, but thanks to all the members. I didn't think we were going to have all of a sudden we're just starting to get members. I'm like, who the hell wants to talk to Dan? I mean, really?
YouTube kept sending me these things. Will you get some members? So I clicked the button and yes.
It's awesome. And we'll come up with stuff, guys. I mean, we're still trying to feel this out. So be patient with us. I know there's things like that. Raptor J, for example, you're going to get some gear. That's great. Let me figure out. We're going to get discounts for people that we know and stuff. So I got to figure, we got a lot of work going on. So we're trying to get this to make it as easy as possible, but we'll make sure we get you guys discount codes for sure. For the gear. Cause it's not a money maker for us. It's just cool. We got a lot of fun stuff up there.
It's just cool. It's just cool.
I want one of those ceramic mugs, which I haven't gotten yet.
You don't have time for
I don't have time for coffee. That's right. Let's see who do we got. Kennebec Life and Craft.
That's my man. Brandon. How you doing, buddy? This guy is just started his channel. He's actually been following me, I don't know, a year or so, or since we started. I know that I've been conversating with him. And my God, he makes great videos, my friend, right away. You got caught right on. He's a true craftsman. So check out what he's got going on, guys.
Oh, here we go. Can do it. We did not notice it was a 53 footer. And so I don't have my glasses on, but yeah, going back to that whole thing about, so we can wrap that up about engineering. Yeah, 53 foot span on a hammer truss for sure. Yeah, that's crazy. That's big. Remember we were talking earlier about the hammer truss and getting, sorry, I was just wrapping that up. All right. Didn't mean to cut you off.
Thank you, Chris. We totally appreciate you watching, my friend. Where is Spanish Angel Farms? Where are you from? On my page, you soak them in boiled linseed oil, and what is the wax you use? We use Anchor Seal on everything, all our joints. And quite honestly, this is the first, I haven't been waxing them always, but we've been doing a lot of draw boring in this big, gigantic oak. And I said, you know what? It's not going to hurt to put another coat of wax on it, and it'll help me drive.
It does
the
help.
peg.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it should,
does.
but it psychologically it does.
It gives Jay something to do. I'm like, go wax them.
I go wax them again. I don't care if they're waxed. No, but we do use linseed oil on the pegs, though. I mean, you know, we don't boil them or anything like that. So.
No,
I mean, we boiled linseed oil. Yeah,
it is boiled linseed oil. So there is 2 ways that you can do it. I don't even want to turn the camera around because there's still 600 pegs we're processing behind us and getting the drawbar points put onto them. We dip them in linseed oil. We bucket them. So they're actually all kind of preserved. And that's what we do with them. And they've actually stayed. The last batch we used was from last year, and they were perfect.
These are some that now I'm turning into handles, but this one's been soaked, I think.
Jay's been working on making leather handles for our cool hammers.
Because I have nothing better to do.
Because he's actually a leather artist. When I found him, I just turned them into wood. So here's a couple of the mallets that we
got to work on that. Yeah, fun with hammers. I was doing that before the live.
It's also one of our timber pegs.
Buffalo Custom in the house.
My friend, I'm going to see you next week.
Let's see, Anchor Seal or Anchor Seal 2. I didn't know there was Anchor Seal.
Anchor Seal, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. I buy it direct. I'll get the company name. I'll list it on. I buy them in 5-gallon buckets, my friend.
But there's
Anchor Seal. Anchor Seal 2. It's a more watered down product. I'm not exactly sure which one. One of them is supposed to be meant for like bowl turning guys. Me, it's a little cheaper. I like the thicker stuff. We paint our logs when they come in. We cut a joint. We paint our we must paint and cut off more wax than people use.
Yeah. If you want it more watery, just leave the lid off during a rainstorm and it's all good. So
yeah.
That's not a professional.
Happened. And yes, it gets a little watery, but we still use it.
It's probably not a pro.
You can actually, you know, who was watching the Sawmill professor, Milton.
Is he on here?
And I know that he actually he did a video where he watered down his so that he could put it in a pump sprayer. So I trust his opinion, even though I don't know him. I can tell he's the man.
Rob Alfred, learned a lot from you guys. That's awesome. I've got your sawmill going and have started cutting some lumber. There you go. We'll be waiting for you on the Post Cutters Club. I mean, I hope you don't, but I mean, if you do, we'll celebrate in a fun way.
It's actually coming. Yeah. Springfield, Missouri, Spanish Angle Farms. My friends, you're only you're not even a hop, skip, and a jump. You're in town to go to Dovetail's Academy.
There's a lot of people in Missouri, I'm telling you. We do have there's a lot.
They got a lot of beautiful hardwood. Showing with Sandy dropping by.
What's up, Sandy?
How you doing, my friend?
All right, what do we got here?
Paul Rentmeter, I love the video on cutting the beam out of the rough-looking cedar log. I'm glad that you did. It turned out to be a beautiful log, to be honest with you. And the product that we made with it, we already made some stuff with it, getting ready for Bunyan, door frames, window frames. I had a video. Did the video of the window frames.
And then the
next week you're going to see that we're going to build how we did the cedar rafters here, but all cut out of that beam.
Yeah, so for the build that we're doing, I think we're doing rafters in cedar, window frames in cedar, and then tons of pine that everybody's putting in there. I'm gonna ask Sandy, are you did we ask this before? Sandy coming to Bunyan?
Are you coming to Bunyan, Sandy?
I don't know if I'm sitting here waiting for him to answer.
Yeah,
let's just
nobody else. I'm gonna go. I see both my guys, Mark Huss, Paul Rentmeter. He is a wood genius, and you can tell. And I really don't know him. My buddy Craig Quilter, who eventually will be on here, I think, or he better be. I know that he speaks with him.
Quilter's cranking out some stuff for Paul Bunyan. He and George are going toe to toe on getting beams cut.
Yeah. That's exactly what's going on.
George the beam.
And I know that Craig just hammered out 21 8-foot 6x8s that we needed out of Ponderosa pine. That's going to be part of the build. So there's going to be Doug fir, Ponderosa pine. There's going to be Virginia pine from my place. Cedar from my place, cedar from John Pix's place, and it's all going to be intermingled into the collaboration build, I call that.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It is.
Alan, hello there. You haven't missed a ton. We're just talking and chatting with people and seeing what everybody's up to, saying hello. Yeah, we're back. DNL says you guys doing live at Paul Bunyan show too.
Yeah. You know that we
come on by. Just come anyway. I mean, just
You know what? I bet we got room for your saw. Timberworks. That's my swing blade saw.
Don't we have a big? We have a big spot, right?
We have a big spot. We got big logs for you too. You need to come down. I don't need to go to Canada. You need to come down here and see what we got going on down here.
So I was saying, you're going to be there. Okay. Yeah.
I'll drop
if you can make it last minute, come on down.
Well, he said right here before he's trying to tie up some loose ends. I know because you got all your timbers down. So you got sawing to do. So thank God you got that big saw to help rip through it.
Yeah, that thing's a beast, man. That thing is a beast. It's kind of a little intimidating.
Dang, there's my buddy Dang from Davidson's All Natural Gym. How you doing, buddy? When is Paul Bunyan? Paul Bunyan is next weekend.
Starts on Friday. Is it Friday, Saturday, Sunday? Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're working Wednesday, Thursday.
But that's
Friday,
for us.
Saturday,
It starts.
Sunday.
Yeah. It starts. It starts like 6 weeks ago for us. But yeah,
we've actually been working about a month on this, getting the timbers that we need, getting everything organized, put together, and we've got massive trailer loads of wood going down.
People coming from everywhere with it. So
it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. But there's a lot of miles put into this cabin, so I don't know what to charge at the auction for it.
I don't know. We'll just see what happens.
Like diesel prices, it's got to be a $50,000 cabin.
My car gets such bad gas mileage. I'm going to be like stopping at the gas, every 30, 40 miles.
Do I build with Virginia pine? Not, I really don't. I do have some structures here that I've done with the pine. I don't have a lot of pine on my property. I have more oak. To be honest with you, I was worried that we didn't have enough beams, so I scavenged up a trailer load of pine from my buddy. That's all fresh. Then we just ripped through, made the beams that we needed to make to get this project. Make sure that we had enough lumber.
That ended up being
you don't want to go all the way to Bunyan and build a cabin that's 4 foot tall, do you?
No, we'd be going around everybody. Hey, you guys got some pine? Got some pine?
So,
but we always talk about, we do a lot of hardwood, and pine gets messy for us a lot of times. We don't have a lot of it, but that stuff we got from Doug we got some really nice pine coming in. So it wasn't too sappy. It was very dense, very heavy, very heavy.
Very heavy. And we made between 12 and 17 foot beams with it.
Yeah.
Join us next week. I'm sure we're going to be live sometime for Shirley while we're at Bunyan, and we're going to be cutting up all this stuff. I guarantee Craig Quilter's stuff, the stuff that's coming from out west, is going to be the best. It's probably kiln dry. He was worried about covering it, and I almost showed him a picture of mine getting rained on.
Ours couldn't get any heavier. I don't think you could add. That's a lot. Thanks, Alan. We're selling these. I got a bunch of shirts going now. We're putting stuff up, but this was the original Post Cutters Club, which we've been sending out magnets to people for a year now or something.
We just were joking around with the Woodland Mills people because we found so much, let's say, activity of people running in the posts that we decided to show them, our post mistakes as well.
Well, I should have showed that. I should have a picture of the one where I had hit one with a carbide blade. It was his fault, but I hit it with a carbide blade. It just about took that thing right off without it just didn't even work. Went right back to cutting. No big deal.
I know, but we put in mango. And honestly, if we actually, everybody goes, why don't you put the 2x2 oak pegs in? Why don't you put the 2x2 oak pegs? Well, the big logs we use, one, are going to break them, and then we wouldn't have a club of people running in the metal.
Yeah, exactly. I
like to give all the tips, so maybe not all of them.
Yeah, there's solutions and everything, but again, we just kind of get rolling and we just go for it.
Pirate Solutions from Cape Cod. How you doing up there? It's 8:30. Look how dark it is outside already. You know that it's fall. I'm so excited to get this summer over with. It was hot.
It was hot. It's still hot today. It was hot today. Not hot, but So Ryan Turner, hey guys, just discovered a couple weeks ago. You're welcome. Thanks for checking us out. Dan's got a lot of knowledge to share, and I got a lot of head nodding to go. Yep. So I got a lot of this. Yep. So
there's my buddy Major Pigs. So far, you're the only Bunyan guy that's actually showed up.
Well, no.
And I'm excited to see the cedar that this man cut. More than likely, I'm actually excited to meet this man because him and I have actually become pretty good friends.
No,
And,
John. We'll say John Anderson's here.
we have John Anderson here.
Okay.
We have Major Picks here. And we're waiting on Craig Quilter and wherever George might be.
Thanks to DNL. Hope you guys have a good show as well in October. We're not going to be in Canada for that show. I mean, kind of Bunyan's our thing. We just kind of go do that, and then we're back to building barns and all the other stuff we've got to build. SIP systems, that's a question. Spanish Angel Farms, we have a great laser, and that actually helps a lot. But a lot of times what happens, because we're two guys and we're running around, Dan will be on one side and we're going, and honestly I'll forget if he's off doing something else and I'm single-handedly logging it. I'll get rolling a little fast sometimes and forget to check because I'm used to Dan checking, So we have a great laser.
Our Woodland Mills people showed up on a Saturday night.
Hey,
we've got the next week together, my friends. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but hopefully one of you will be at that show.
Woodland Mills is coming in strong for us, and we got a nice big space. It's going to be.
We have a nice space. We have the biggest space. We used to be right next to your Canadian friends, the Swing Saw, who is on this channel as well.
And they're not, wouldn't miss it.
It's my man Jay. This is one of the top guys over at Woodland Mills on a Saturday night, my friend.
Oh, are you in for a treat?
You are in. You know what I told you the other night, Mike? Bring an air mattress.
That's right. I'm gonna be sleeping on the lawn of that place that Nate's got set up.
Major Pitch has got Woodland Mills in the house.
All right, what do we got? It's gonna Mark. It's gonna be perfect up there. I'm bringing shorts, maybe one pair of pants. I think pants for eating time.
There he is, Middlefield Custom Sawmill. I've been waiting to talk to this man. I love this man. He helped me last year. Carbide blades do rock, my friend. So do you. This is the Beam Slayer. That's actually, he is, if you don't watch Sawmilling and you don't watch George Middlefield, he has the best time on a sawmill by himself and pumps out wood.
You fight some big logs, George.
He fights.
So Middlefield Custom Sawmill. Check it out on YouTube.
He does nothing easy. Heck with it. He just has fun, my friend. And I'm excited to blow those beams together. This is going to be, I really miss you, my friend. And we're going to have a great time.
Yeah. What do we got here? Real quick. Let's see. Can do it. We'll ask it. SIP systems. We actually talked about.
To be honest with you, I do not use SIP systems.
We almost did.
Almost did. It was this
close.
Then
it ended up being
and then no. My friend, I've actually been a framer my whole life, and no. I put a frame over mine. So basically, we're framing our own SIPs. I'll come in, I'll have a company that's going to spray it with the same insulation that you're going to get. It's going to be a true frame screwed into it. So I find that easier. Maybe a couple of sections are going to be a little different, harder to wrap the way a SIP system works. But I kind of do it old school timber frame style.
Well, we cut everything. We decided at a certain point we're cutting our own siding and everything anyway. So it was like there was just no reason. Saved a lot of money for you. Well,
it saved a lot of money. And to be honest with us, the work, maybe if it added, if I had to put a percentage, a small percentage for me anyway. But and it's easy the way that we do it. And as we get into building the barn, we will show you more. Last building that we did not have any videos of how we did that. No, we didn't. Hammerhead Ranch. Well, it's too bad you're not going to be there. I know. I hear from Hammerhead. Yeah, we're gonna. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a good one. Weather's supposed to be great. Woodland Mills is putting up the spot, and we got a lot of people coming in. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy good. We got some fun stuff. I mean, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a bunch of guys. Yeah, that love doing what they do. Chainsaws, mills, tools, lots of sawmilling, and hopefully we can work together. I don't know. I'll try not to be the normal Dan. Trust me, I mean, what are you talking about, Dan? You're just fine. Tuesday, prefab the whole thing, so we don't have to worry about it. Yeah.
we'll try to calm him down a little bit for you. I'm gonna get less espresso on the way there. That's gonna be a tough one. Let's see. I don't know.
Pirate Solution knows George. You say?
Thanks, George. George said we're much fun to hang out with.
I saw that, Mark, about the weather. I actually have been watching that, and actually, for us, it's going to be great weather because it's never 76 degrees down here yet.
No.
Hopefully, it's not too humid. Hopefully, it doesn't rain.
It's not supposed to rain. It's looking really good, so we'll see what happens. But I'm sure we'll be fine no matter what. Let's see, where are we at? Love the chain. Yes, John, major picks. Love the chainsaws. There's gonna be a lot of chainsaw action going on. Might even get me on a chainsaw.
I've got my chainsaws in the shop there right now, getting the super fine tune on them because I'm not mechanically inclined for that. For backup. But we're going to be using the John Pick super saws.
That's right.
That's what I'm expecting anyway.
Hoping with nitrous, a little nitrous boost.
Like our mill.
Like our mill.
I don't know if you know.
Woodland Mills, cover your ears.
Wait a minute. We have Woodland Mills on the line here. Let's do that when they're not watching.
Because of your warranties, guys. Be careful now.
Thistle Maple Farm. There's my buddy. Looking
Nate. Nate's in the house.
I can't believe it. It's been a year, my friend. And I'm excited. I'm super excited to get over there and get with you. And get some of that maple.
I just want some bourbon syrup again, man. That stuff just rocked my world.
I'm sure.
I ended up leaving it in Arizona, like a half a bottle. I'm very bummed.
If Nate is around, there's going to be bourbon something.
Bourbon. Let's see. What do we got? I mounted on the saw head with a reflector strip, the far end. JJ says a simple electric eye mounted on the saw head with a reflector strip at the far end of the saw will detect an obstruction in the way. Use a loud buzzer to warn of impending doom. That sounds like actually a lot of fun. Just the whole alarm thing. That sounds great. Too complicated for me, but it sounds great. So
postage cheap.
Shirts are cheap too. So that's good. Michael Richards, he says, you guys are the best, have the same sawmill, which you can't go wrong there. And my dad and I have been watching you nonstop. Many thanks. Oh, that's awesome, man. Love to hear it. My dad has not, Barbarino has not been down here to mill with me yet, but that'd be nice to get him down here. He would enjoy that. So
Craig Quilter just showed up. We got everybody popping in late. Thistle Maple. I think we've got the whole crew.
That's it. Is
we've
that the whole
Star Hill Timberworks people?
Jared's
Tilted Sawyer. We were just talking about you, my friend, about the 22 beams that someone's driving out from Utah. I think you left yesterday.
That's right. It's gonna be a slow roll with all those beams, man.
I know.
Let's see. What do we got here? Slept needed 14. 28 14-inch cookies, huh? All right.
What are we doing with cookies?
Craig was cutting cookies, it sounds like. So he's back on. Kilta Sawyer. Yeah, everybody's giving shout outs to each other. Yeah, look at that. Everybody's getting ready to meet everybody. This is going to be exciting, guys. There's going to be a whole bunch of new faces, new things. This is really the reason to do this. I mean,
and I got to tell you, friends, Nate Bissell's got us booked into the High Hilton. Is what I see he's got going on. I got my fishing gear packed. I've got everything packed. I've been thinking we were bringing the show back to the house.
It might be. You never know. That'll be pretty cool. Nate's got a big place on some lake somewhere or something. And so I think I'm just going to go there and sleep is probably what's going to happen. Although there'll be like 100 people, so I'm not sure if that's going to happen.
I don't think so.
So let's see.
Somebody's talking about a high fire hazard and will apply 5/8 drywall to two sides of the wall and roof. Seems like overkill until you see the fire coming.
I don't know,
my friend, I lived in Arizona and New Mexico before I moved to Tennessee, and I had two of the largest wildfires come right to my fence line. So I know exactly what you have. I know exactly what you're feeling. It's one of the reasons that I moved to Tennessee, to get maybe by a lake and a place that rained more than once a year.
See you, Nate.
I gotta tell you, see you, Nate, next week, buddy. I gotta tell you, one of them fires coming. I don't care what it is. It's taking it. But fire protection, I mean,
can't go wrong.
Unfortunately, I built my houses all out of wood. You know, it's going to dry up here like a pallet wood here.
We've been lucky. We get a lot of moisture here. So really lucky here.
We
really lucky.
We do.
Really
We
lucky.
do.
Boy, everybody's giving love to each other. I love this. Everybody's excited to see a whole bunch of people seeing each other that know each other on here, which is really neat. Or
it
going
is
to know
really
each
neat.
other.
Really, this is the only reason we're doing this. We don't have any agenda or anything. I really just want to talk about what you guys want to talk about. Meet up with you.
Yep. So again, we're gonna real quick. I'll just give you guys because a bunch of people have come. We got a lot of people that have come on. So I'll show you guys just what we're doing in Bunyan. So we're gonna be. We got Dan, like all sorts of people bring in pine logs from everywhere.
Sandy,
everybody,
bro.
See you, Sandy. Thanks for stopping in, man.
Well, hopefully we get to see you.
That's right.
I know Jay from Woodland Mills wants to.
That's right. So we're gonna be doing this in. Anyway, we're gonna be doing this little guy live for everybody at Paul Bunyan. Everybody on here is bringing wood. It seems like probably half the people bringing wood.
Hey, I don't know who Rick from Oregon is, but thank you, because you guys are actually my heroes. He's talking about that he's actually spending 41 days in a tent fighting the wildfires, and I actually have family
Where'd you see that?
and friends that actually are hot shots, EMTs, wildfire fighters. So
thanks for doing that.
I come from, and I know a lot of people. So please, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it's no joke. Fire is one of the scariest things out there. Ken Dewey, yes. Eastern Washington, man, oh man. I mean, Chelan, how many times has that place caught on fire in the past bit? I mean, crazy out there.
I love it too, George. I love lifting beams. I love when the joinery's done. I'm tired of cutting at that point, and it goes together so good. I mean, we put that big barn up. Realistically, it was 3 days of lifting. 2 days of prep, 3 days of lifting, and I love that. There's nothing more satisfying than actually hopefully getting finished with this thing, because these are some big, ridiculous oak beams.
Yeah.
That I've changed my whole plans on my lodge.
I guess we have a whole discussion about that coming up, don't we?
I don't know where we're going, but I know we're not going with 25-foot 10 by 14s.
Originally, well, I mean, can we talk about that for a second? So after the barn, the whole concept was we have already designed it. It's almost 6,000 square feet, 12,000 square feet under roof was like the lodge. You know, you get down to it and it's like 17,000 pieces of wood or something. I don't know what it is. Maybe less than that.
It was 500,000 board feet.
Is that what it was? Really?
But I don't really care about the board feet. Building this big barn, everything I got in this barn is 18-foot plus. So I'm losing a lot of, let's say, quality oak beams, because holding beams together at 18-foot long that are not too bent, not too twisted, not too blown up, there's been a pretty big percentage of loss. Let's say I had pieces, 8-foot pieces of, beams everywhere. I don't know what Jay's gonna do with them, but something.
We'll have to build something. But
so yeah, I mean, for me, the oak with you get into some pine, it's going to hold a lot longer, a lot straighter. But trying to build everything out of 20-foot plus beams, you go through a lot of trees, and you can't get rid of your shorties because
we cut into a lot, and we thought, we've covered that in some of the videos before, but you go out there and you're like, oh, it's not that bad. I mean, you just cut down, you need a 22-footer, you cut down a 26-foot tree. I don't know, you're all good. Well, not so much. You get in there, we got red oak, got a lot of other things. Get in there and you come up a foot short, 2 feet short, 3 feet short on a lot of logs that look beautiful because there'll be something inside that's not working. So we're definitely going to do a really quick. It's going to be a fun project, though.
I know, and I'm going to cut you short, so I don't lose it, because D&L Timber Technologies, my swing blade people that I really want to get in touch with herself. She has to check out.
All right, check it out.
And with these big long beams, that's really what my hesitant was, because
But now we're going to be shorter.
Let's get together, because seriously, I'd love to talk to you. Thank you. I'm really going to miss you at Bunyan, to be honest. Your show kept ours going live.
It really did. Kennebec Life and Craft, check you out if you ever are gone. I'm not sure.
Did you blow out?
He might have blown out already. Yeah.
Okay, my friend. We'll see you. I talk to him all the time anyway.
Yeah.
He just got a good hit on a nice video that he did.
So Craig's heading out on Tuesday towards Bunyan.
This is my Utah man. He's coming. Well, he's got a 20. Is it 24 hours or 27 hours?
It's a lot of driving,
which is ridiculous. You know, I love this man for that. Not only that he's bringing in a chunk of wood, and I've never had one. I told him last night. I said, "You're the only guy that I never sweated about." I said something. You cut a bunch of beams like it was nothing. You're like, "I'm driving them from Utah." I'm like, all right,
we love that.
I'm like, I'm gonna get you up, buddy. We're gonna have a great time making this build easy.
We got some dedicated friends, man.
We do have that between you, George Middlefield, and I want to say naturally ourselves, Nate Bissell. Put this whole thing together, and John Pix is going to show up. I know John from Star Hill Timberworks. Yep. I mean, there is going to be, and I know that he's drawing. He hasn't even given me the details yet, but he's got a bunch of drawings set up for his jigs, for his plans. So I'm excited to see what he's got set up because he's super excited to go.
I'm sure he's going to bring some toys. He's got to be bringing a lot. He's got so many toys. He's got the best toys. He really does. He's got the best toys.
And I'm going to get a professional teacher how to sharpen my chisels.
I know.
We're blowing through oak and hickory, my friend, and they're holding up hard. I'm blowing out hammers before I'm blowing out those chisels.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's see, what do we got? Black oak. Yeah. Yes, black oak.
Craig.
Yeah. Let's see. I wonder if anybody's got any questions for us. We're just talking a lot about what's going on here. Let's see. Rick from Oregon, 4 years ago, your community was devastated by wildfire. You bought an LT35 Woodmaster, been milling.
And a D&L swing blade is what he said.
Your friend has a D&L swing blade. Okay, yeah, we love that swing blade. They were next to us last year at Bunyan.
To be honest with you, I've owned property, owned ranches in the fire damage area there. So, and my wife still goes there every year for vacation. How it regenerates itself, but there is a super opportunity in those fire zones, actually, for guys with sawmills to get the lumber. That's there's actually so much standing dead, let's say pre-kiln standing dead wood that everybody wants, if you can go get. And I know there's in these big fires, I can't even explain the width when you have a 60 mile wide fire. There's some trees. There's a lot of trees.
Yeah. Hey, Rick from Oregon, that's awesome. Yeah, Mortis, thank you. But he says he's ready to go mortise and tenon. Yeah.
Who's going mortise and tenon?
Rick from Oregon says he's ready to go mortise and tenon. You guys are my dream team. We're doing our best. Better than a nightmare.
We'll call it a team.
John's pulling out on Monday. Let's see. I cut a few. Let's see.
Monday, Tuesday.
George's barn. George, I haven't seen your barn. I must be watching the wrong videos. George says he's got a 2,400 square foot barn.
Rick from Oregon.
Yeah,
I don't know what he said either. You're pulling out Monday major picks? How far is your drive? I forgot you. I'm sorry to mention that, my friend. You got to drive like we got to drive, and maybe a little. And you're trying to put those things on your roof.
Spanish Angel Farms is your discount code let's see, two guys. It's your discount code at Borges Instruments. I don't know what is the code. Is it two guys?
2 guys.
That's what he's asking. Is it 2 guys?
2 guys.
Any space I don't remember if it's.
You know what? I think it's just 2 guys. If it doesn't give it to you, you call them. The guy just gives it to you. Nobody's had a problem, but I think it's TWO and maybe capital GUYS.
Well, that goes right into what Michael. If you have problems, reach out. I mean, but you should be able to get it that way.
You can watch the video. The link, the discount code, everything is right there. Nobody's had a problem getting it. To be honest with you, I know for a fact that we sold this guy hundreds of lasers. He's told me from off my code. So thank God. We don't get any money from him, but I'm happy to help my fellow sawyers get a discount.
That's right.
That's my mode.
Michael Crook, welcome. That's not. Yeah, Michael. Okay, Michael Crook. Sorry. Name of laser. That's where it's in there. It's the Borges.
Borges instrument laser.
Yeah, Borges. It's a little bit rough of a word, but it's a great laser. Matt's a really cool guy too. Matt Borges. He's pretty cool.
Alan says, without this channel and the tradesman's channel, I would be lost building my project.
That's nice, Alan. Thank you.
It's really why we do this, help you guys out. Yes, sir. I get in the area a few days early. We're shooting, John Picks, we're shooting to be in at the fairgrounds
on Wednesday,
maybe 2-3 o'clock. We're punching out early. We got an 8-hour run. I've got a 25-foot trailer I'm hauling. Jay's hauling the tool trailer.
Don't get thrown in jail before we get there, man. We need you. Don't be partying too hard. He said he's getting there early.
I love early. How early? Maybe we'll leave early.
What do we got? I hope we're not missing anybody. Sorry,
we're hitting
guys.
the Wednesday to be there on a full day for the booth building in the neighborhood. We're hitting the Wednesday. So Woodland Mills, my buddy Jay, when you say you're hitting the Wednesday, I mean you're trying to get there Wednesday afternoon, get yourself settled in. Drop by over at this. We'll be there anyway. I can guarantee my trailer will be there if I got a hand unload it.
All right, let's see. Mike Bird. Hey, you guys are just wide open. How do you determine the length of the knee braces? Well, that can be a few.
It's actually like listen, I'm not an engineer. I do know the longer the brace, the sturdier the frame. It's normally like a third of the height of the post. So seems to be a stable, but I don't want it,
Yeah.
I'd actually talk to my friend at Star Hill Timber Works because his plan, but he has a whole, I got to say, he's got a whole instructional thing that's going to tell you everything that you need to know about timber framing in writing, in drawings, and he'll take care of you.
I wouldn't take engineering advice or electrical advice from us.
No.
Although it works out pretty well. It does. I mean, but no.
Honestly, we make we make all of our plans like that, but not my saw shed, not my small buildings that have been engineered 100 times. But if we're building something big and crazy, unique, or something different, we have an engineer take care of it. Now there is easy standard, let's say methods of figuring out your beam sizes and what but most of our buildings are done by engineers.
On Dennis F.
It's no party for me, Major Picks. I don't know what he's got.
Hang on just a second, guys. So here we go, Dan. Let's see.
What's up?
Oh, I'm just looking over questions and stuff, making sure we're let's see, I'm pre-planning phase now. Milling next year, can do direction 3 years out.
Who are we talking to?
Sorry, I'm just going through stuff here. I thought you were talking.
There's a lot of comments.
Yeah.
I want to make sure I get to everybody. That was great. Michael Cook said thank you. I forgot about that video. A couple people chatting with one another.
I think we might have lost a couple questions up higher. So if anybody didn't get answered, put them back down again if you don't mind. Sorry. Dino Timber Technologies. I thought they were
a couple of our shirts.
We can make
send me your address. I'll get you hooked up.
Yeah, we're working. And again, anybody that's on, just so that it's can't, because we got a lot of people that have come on. So we did. Everybody kept asking for T-shirts and stuff, and I love to create logos just for us. But so we put up a shop. So if you look on the on YouTube in the banner down below, it goes to a shop where we've got a bunch of different types of shirts and things and logos and stuff. And we've got the all the magnets and stickers and things like that. So, and I've got a lot of stuff I just want to put up there just for fun. So, so we've had a few people already. I think we had some people on today that were some of our first peeps.
They were. And we've actually, we started a membership program. And I mean, we've actually gotten several members here. And some guys that I haven't done, some guys I've gotten some carbide blades for. So I'm just guessing that they're semi-happy with the carbide blades that they got. I know my buddy Tom Finley has done that, and Randy Loomis.
I didn't even notice. These are our people that I got you. Okay, I'm just now. This YouTube thing is still kind of new.
What do you got?
Well, these must be people that are like these
They've
little
made
badges.
enough comments.
I got you. Rob Alfred, what winch do you use for lifting your logs onto this? I knew I saw something from before. An old one.
It is an old
It is an old one.
To be
12,000.
quite- To be honest, a 12,000-pound Ramsey winch. I probably paid 11 or 1,200 bucks for it when I bought it. This is probably. I'm an old man. All right, it's probably 15 years ago. It's my truck winch, and I'm like, it ain't getting used. Let's just whip it up on there. So I do know that I've seen some of Harbor Freight that I would do $400 or $500. But me, 12,000-pound winch. I'd rather have a bigger winch than.
Well, always makes sense because, like you said, we talk about in there. There's your dead, like you taught me, which is there's deadlift weight. There's your angled weight. There's a lot of different weights to it. So having bigger is.
I'd have to do a video individually. Like these are all the things you can do with this winch and a 1, 2, 3 setup. I really haven't done that. You just see me using it in all different ways. But loading logs, lifting logs, moving logs, pulling logs, you can really rig yourself up some cool stuff if need be. But I like it. I'm happy just to roll it. I don't even roll a little one. Seriously, I wrap that thing and we.
I will tell you what, the two, and I think we mentioned it last time. The two things, well, there's multiple things, but the winch, which we call the super winch, and the raising the bunk system we built to raise up the mill. And then you can add on the laser, all sorts of things as we go along. Really change things.
It's true. The carbide, everything changes something. A little bit to up your game,
and none of it's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy stuff.
No, to be honest, you using carbide blades, it's the same as buying the cheap. It just is. In the long run, the amount of use you're going to get, the cut you're going to get, the more joy. To be honest with you, the joy when you mill with it, it's smooth.
Well, and we still switch blades a lot too. So we'll go back to standard because they cut great. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just depending on we cut a lot of different types of wood.
We do.
So we're not afraid to trim a log out and switch blades.
That's true. Like if I got a nasty log, I'll throw a cheap carbon blade on. I'll get my outside ripped off and then once I get into the wood, we'll throw back a carbide blade back.
But then like that really dense pine that we did, it cut with the carbon blade really well. Yes. I mean, it cut really nice.
Cutting Woodland Mills blades the whole time.
I just like to have I think having the variation makes sense. When you really get down to it, if you're cutting a lot of wood, I think it's really good to get your 7-degree, your 10-degree carbides or whatever, then your carbon blade, have your variety. Is the spice of life, Dan.
Yeah.
Apparently. Dennis F, what is your next sawmill and why? Well, I mean, we're working it. I mean, we're still, we got Woodland Mills. I mean, I don't know if we really looking at other saws.
I don't know.
I do like the swing blade as an add-on. We don't,
To be honest with you, the swing blade for me, which is a totally different saw from a bandsaw. It's actually nothing that Woodland Mills even produces, but it is a ridiculous cutting machine, and especially we do a lot of hardwood. I love to work with hickory. I have a forest full of hickory. Bandsaw blades, hickory, once you start milling and milling, this stuff would rip through flooring, rip through gauge, and you're going to be perfectly flat. You're going to have different carbide blades. So it actually it would enhance, let's say, what we can do with we call it regular mill, entry-level mill. We all know what we got.
Bandsaw mill. I mean,
it's a bandsaw mill. I mean, to be honest, what we do, I could never get rid of this saw and go somewhere else. Do you understand? I could actually, to be honest, I've had many saws, all right? And do we need a hydraulic lift saw to run through the woods and do it? Yeah. Okay.
We do.
Yeah. I mean, this has been for years. I only bought this to tinker around, and the Jay came up and made me build all this stuff.
That's me.
It is you.
But we get it's.
But
you get it.
But to be honest, what we put through this Woodland Mill is not. It's not really what a hobby saw is about. I mean, and I don't know how this bad boy keeps running, to be honest. But it would be easier for us to have a hydraulic. Do your turning, do your logging, do your thing, and be more relaxed about it. But most of my guys are beginner sawmillers. So
and then you can also kit it out too, right? I mean, so you do kit it out, and it works. So it's like you said, I can't imagine not. in any case, if you had a lot of money, there's almost any situation, whether it's sawmilling or any kind of business you're doing, you could use multiple tools,
True.
you know, at the same time for different things.
True.
Or if you've got one thing to do, you know, and you got limited budget.
True.
That's what you do. And so that's how we kind of handle it. We just kit things out and push, you know.
I mean, I have to buy lots of tools. I mean, I know I've showed you guys my place. I don't know how many. I just stopped counting how much money. My wife doesn't bug me anymore about it. So, but to be honest, swing blade, you know, a swing blade style dimensional saw that I've been looking at. I know my people at Swing Blade, so.
But it's not it's not swapping one for the other. That's the difference. It's not getting rid of one for the other.
I could, if I went and got the best Woodmaster, the best Timber King, the best anything hydraulic saw, I wouldn't be able to do my timber cuts, do really what we use our saw for
a lot
more.
A lot.
I almost want to say 50% of the time I'm using my saw to cut joints or joinery. And I guarantee you this week I was using it 100% of the time.
Yeah, we did a lot of cuts.
And it's a giant table for me. Can't be done with a hydraulic saw.
Yeah.
Quick. And that's not really what that's meant for. So for me, I might have add-ons later. We'll see what's up. What I really need to get what I need done before I get too old, I guess, and die. I mean, I'd like to sit on the house lodge porch once before I
we'll see what
away.
There's no
no
promises.
There's no.
We've already dug your grave and mine too. So
the DL Timber Technology sees a swim. I don't know why you're not packing one up and bringing it to Bunyan. Just leave it with me. I'll show you what we do with this thing.
I think they're delivering those things with drones nowadays. We should be able to get one of those things right away. What do we got here?
Maybe it's 100% true. I'm not sure. Everything I try to say is 100% true. There's no sense in lying, Johnny.
He's a little too
honest. I am a little too honest.
But that's a whole different story for a whole different live show. Yeah, just call me. I'll tell you.
George is exactly right. When you get back to the blades right here, because he's saying that cutting pine, the carbide blades don't work as well. I didn't put my carbide blades on for the pine either. One reason, because I didn't want to get them goopy and sappy and all that other stuff. This stuff wasn't that bad, but yes, you're right. Carbon blades, they rip right through it, so I don't waste any time using. If I had an old piece of pine that I wanted to finish off, or maybe a giant slab, maybe. But I'm with you, George.
All right, Michael Richards. I have an abundance of black walnut. Aha. What do you think about walnut and timber framing? I've done research, but I'm interested in your opinion. For furniture, I love it.
We just made a ridiculous amount of pegs out of it.
Yeah.
I sent some to Craig Quilter, who's probably still on here somewhere, and he's making a perfect project with it. I sent some to Nate Bissell, and he actually built a wedding arch for the gal. And we're bringing the rest to Bunyan, because that's what we're going to put in our cedar beams. Mm-hmm. Now, I have not personally taken black walnut, and if you're talking about making posts and beams, you better have a lot of black walnut if that's what you want to do with it, because that's an expensive piece of wood. But I guarantee you it will be fine. With the barn we're doing now, I'm almost experimenting, because I've ran through so many logs. We've been using hickory, mounting it to oak, mounting it to white oak, to red oak.
Some that has a question mark on the end.
It the mystery wood.
Yeah, we know
sweet
what
gum.
Sweet gum.
A lot of sweet gum. And I hope this stuff, I'm going to be the test guinea pig. I hope it lasts together, because it was beautiful.
It cuts really clean.
Beautiful.
Cuts clean.
Beautiful. Hopefully our videos show what some of that looks like.
Yeah, I hope it holds up too. I mean, so far so good though. I mean, it's holding up. I mean, even comparatively to some of the oak that's sitting with it, like sister pieces and stuff, it's holding up really well. So,
Mr. J from Woodland Mills, I'm excited to see you next week, my friend. So you have a great weekend. I'm glad that you stopped in. I really am.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Really
Jay.
cool.
We'll talk to you, buddy.
Michael Richards, one beautiful strut. Yeah, Michael Richards. Yeah, it'd be beautiful. I mean, black walnut is amazing. I mean, it really is. It's not as strong in certain ways for certain things. I know that.
It's a pretty hard wood there. So Russell asked, he doesn't have a budget, so he's using Alaskan Chainsaw Mill. Get on to John Pix's channel because he's the chainsaw mill master, and he's got himself some crazy chainsaws that he ports them out. He talks about stuff I don't understand. I'm like, does this thing work or does it not work? That's all I want to know.
The Alaskan sawmills are pretty. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean, it's very functional. I mean,
get with him, Russell.
Yeah.
Major Pix channel.
I'm so bad with chainsaws. That would be a bad thing for me, though. But we won't get into that right now.
What the good part about Jay and the chainsaws, he still hasn't figured out how to start one. So I don't have to worry about him getting hurt.
It's just those chainsaws. It's his chainsaws.
By the time it gets to me, it's dripping fluid out of it.
What do we got here? Let's see. Let's see. Structure.
He wants somebody.
Appalachian Farmstead. Hello,
buddy.
Welcome. You uploading a video from Monday. Very good. Very good. Let's see. Working on automate. Okay.
I'd love to hear this from Star Hill Timberworks. I know. He said that you guys have changed how open-minded timber framers think about sawing.
I didn't even see that. That's very nice.
I appreciate that. I know some of you do.
Oh, there's a lot.
Some of our friends don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if they appreciate the way.
Oh, speaking of Star Hill, somebody asked about, do we sell like the covers? And where's the? Let me grab the cover for the. They were asking about the chisel covers, which that's Star Hill's thing.
He's got to grab a chisel.
Yeah, grab a chisel.
So yes, his sheaths.
Yep.
We always use the sheaths too, John.
We do.
We do.
We're religious about it, and they get beat up and they take a beating. So yeah, so these are great. So there's our 2-inch Star Hill, and that's the. I mean, this thing is amazing.
He has a video on his channel, Star Hill Timberworks, where this man drops it from here onto concrete doing a test. He's the only one that's actually done it. I've actually seen a couple other guys try to make these a bunch of different ways, and they wouldn't take his test with him. That's what I know. But his works.
All right, what do we got here? Let's see.
Oh, I found the like on the TV using. My buddy Paul is still here. I love that, my friend. You know, for decades have been framing the same, never put them together. John, I know. You're actually the only one that's actually took up on it, and I think it's going to take off for your school and for what's going on, because it actually makes it fun. You know, you can actually blend the stuff together. I mean, we actually mill every piece of wood, every tree that we do. And the good part about it is I got a bad beam. Like yesterday, I'm like, yeah, I don't have a beam. I'm like, there we go. Take another one in 10 minutes. I got what I need.
I mean, it really wasn't that long. And that was a complicated piece. But you put it on the mill. You did all the tab cuts and stuff. It was fast. I'm like, because that would be something that lays you down for a while.
We have been doing double-bladed scarf joints for weeks now, my friend. I don't even know how many of these join together. I show you how quick we can pound that out on the mill. And they're excellent joinery. I know you're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have to get your mill up off the ground. I still see that weed. I saw it in your video yesterday. You got that weed growing underneath there.
No bunk. Got to get a bunk system. Got to get a bunk. Raise that thing up.
Wait, you're a timber framer. I even have a video on how we did one, my friend. Get yourself a bunk system. You guys can work right off of it. It's an awesome table. Awesome table.
All right. Paul Rentmeester. Hey, just found the like button. I think you covered that. Yeah. I don't even know where the like button is, so don't feel bad.
Amen, Star Hill. I love my friend Craig. I can't find a cover for the inside corner chisel. Yes, you can. Hang on, my friend.
A corner chisel, though?
This is my first member. I'm going to go out of my way to make sure that he gets everything he needs.
Yeah, John, the bunk is a must-have. I mean, it takes a while. Like we talked about last time, I think it takes a while to get used to the height, but I can't have it any other way now. At first, I was like, this is going to not work because it's up so high. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking because it's so much better on my back and my knees.
Yep.
My knees especially.
There it is. He has given me a whole set. This is for another knife holder that he makes. He makes these custom.
Oh, that's the
So
corner
check
chisel.
them
We did
out.
that.
Russell, there's your corner chisel. I mean, I don't know exactly which one you have, but you touch base with John.
Yep.
The man just knocks them out. I don't know.
George, Dan has a lot of tools. You're not lying. Some of them are 50 years old, but they're better than anything you buy today. I'll tell you that.
Some are.
Some
That one might even be older over
It
there. I
might
got
be.
100-year-old planer in there as well.
it works.
It really works.
It really works. Yeah.
It really works.
Michael Richards. Let's see.
Star Hill needs the bunk bad. Maybe we'll come up there, buddy, and we'll do a video about building the timber frame bunk at your place. It's not that far from Bunyan. Dan has more tools than anyone.
Yeah.
I know. I do have a tool fetish.
Alan-
I don't get rid of anything. And
He
I
does it.
use everything.
Yeah, even bent nails, but we won't talk about that right
Why
now.
not?
We use bent nails.
You can't get
We use
20
every-
penny nails anywhere. We're going to use them 10 times until
Oh.
they're not unbent.
It takes a lot to get a nail not being usable or reusable around here. So, which is good. I get it now.
It
A
could
penny
e-
saved is a penny earned.
It could even be a hook
Yeah.
on the wall. Yeah, save it.
I'm with you, man. I get it now. Let's see. Kydex. I bet it's Alan asked if these are Kydex. I think it's some it's this I think it's similar. There's material. John Anderson from Star Hills will
John,
John.
do me a favor. Post the link.
Yeah.
Post the link, bro.
if you can.
It's yours. It'll be on the comments, my friend.
I mean, I think it's Kydex. It's not, or something very
I
similar.
do
Same
believe
thing.
it's Kydex.
Yeah.
We made a video of it.
I know,
I
I'm trying to-
forgot what it was.
Well,
I
there's
just,
another-
I just like it.
There's another name that's the same. It's the same material, I think, and it's
Good tools to find the carpenter.
Well, I mean, that's not a bad car. Definitely
Oh,
need-
but I
definitely
see a
nice
lot
tools
of
help.
Not too good carpenters have really a lot of cool tools that they get rid of.
Yeah, but then you scoop them up.
I
So
am
that's
actually
good.
a star at shopping. I don't know what happens or what goes on. I go into one guy's place to just look at one little tool, and yeah, I find a shop full of stuff.
Everything's $5 apparently.
No, that last load was not $5.
Oh yeah, that was a little bit more. Let's see what do we got here. Let's see. Adam Bovo, is that right? Woodmaster 725. Good call on that machine. Yeah, that thing is crazy, right? Dan, you've had that for when was that?
What's that?
The 725 Woodmaster. That's a good machine.
I have had this for quite a few years now. It's an Woodmaster's an old company. I mean, and quite frankly, it is. If you got a small shop, you're just a small guy, and you want one tool that does everything,
Mm-hmm.
I say that's the one.
Yeah.
I mean, and you can do some intricate work with it. That's what I bought it for. I bought it to make pegs, make molding, make T and G, and it has not failed me.
You've got
yet.
pretty fast at setting it up now too. Like it'd be harder for me just first time out because
Yeah.
I'm there, but
Yeah.
I'm only assisting and stuff. So
So again, on my
yeah.
shopping skills, I actually bought this from a retired guy in California, sight unseen. I paid $4,000. It was a $10,000 machine. It had like 15 hours on it. Came with everything, things I don't even use.
Probably the best crate I've ever seen.
I know. I might shop
That's
for
great.
6 months, but I'm never a
Mhm.
spur of the moment guy. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
And I'm glad, like I've got the Star Hill, we have got Star Hill jigs, we've got the Dovetail jigs that we got, and these things are beautiful.
Mhm.
And I would be hesitant a lot of times to say, hey, I don't want to, buy that. Ridiculous not to, in the time savings that you're gonna get.
You using the framer's friend? I mean, that is that.
It's ridiculous how
I
much
mean,
saves my time, John.
it comes up in every video now for a reason. I mean,
It
it's
does,
and it's
'cause-
also leveling to a side. It's keeping things square.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I'm able
huge.
to use that new
It's
big
huge.
one that you made me. I know it's heavy.
I work
but
out
I
with it.
love it.
I like it.
I like it. I love it. John, buddy, it's on my truck. There's
Yeah.
one at my mill. And I hammer down.
It's no joke.
I hammer down with it.
No, it's good stuff. And Paul Rentmeester, saw your tape holder on your hip today. I was milling today and kept losing my tape. Funny, my wife and I were trying to match up your tape holder, those on Amazon. Hey, if you have trouble, let me know. I'll get you hooked up with one. I kind of do a little modification on the pencil holder and the tape holder.
He's talking about. I
not
think
talking
he's
about-
talking about my ruler holder.
Oh, not the
My
extender. I'm
brand
sorry.
is hardware, $2.99. I mean, it's a Stanley leather, but yeah, I always.
Tape. I'm sorry. I just instantly was thinking about because I put
You would think-
mine's on my tape is on
he
a
keeps
sling
his
holster.
tape on a thing because I like to throw my tape at him. So with it on the thing,
I throw mine so it comes back, because I don't want to hurt him. Yeah, John picks Woodmaster's excellent. I mean, they for sure.
they are no problems, and it's an industry. It's I want to say a homeowner industrial machine. If I just got so old and wanted to make some money, I could pump out so much T&G material that you could make a fortune with it. If that's what you were looking to do, you could make a ton of molding because once it's set up, you just pump through. I mean,
It makes fast.
Makes
the molding is
whatever
fast. Through there.
fast.
Yeah. It's
Period.
very clean. It's very clean, except for knots, but that's everything. Paul, you want to know what else what's our everyday carry stuff, right? Dan and I carry kind of a lot of the same stuff. I carry my tape measure and my pencil usually on to retract because I usually will have a 16 or even a 6-foot tape measure, depending on what we're doing. So I have mine on that. You've got a Star Hill. I've got a Star Hill marking knife. Pencils and pens, razor knife,
pencils. I'm dropping pencils all the time.
He drops even with the retracting thing. He loses
depending on what you're doing, but a hammer holder. But always, I actually have a Star Hill timber. He calls it a marking knife. For me, it's a chisel. It's a knife. It's everything.
A shank.
Shank.
Prison
It is my prison shank.
Spanish Angel Farms. I use a heavy duty. We have a couple of the retracting things that we use, the belt clips. They're lanyard clips, and they have some really inexpensive ones. So what I do is I buy the inexpensive ones with the carpenter pencil rubber on the end, and then I match them to one of the heavier duty cable bases. There's like $5 or $8 or $10 a piece, so they're a little bit more expensive, and they've got like 3 or 4 feet of play on them with a nice metal cable. So I kind of match the two together. So I kind of do a hybrid on that. And I put my tape measure up to a 16-footer I put on that guy. Okay.
Buddy, the boot covers. Where do we get the boot cover? Easy, Amazon, my friend. They're gators. That's all
they're like $10 or something. It's like a real $10 or something, or $8.
It might be a real 10. I think they're $9.
It's a big difference. They do the Velcro comes off of them after a few months, of using them every single day, or you kind of have to monkey with them a little bit, but they work really well.
No, I don't actually. I was gonna say I don't leave my house without them. I don't have them on tonight. I think you guys are gonna see my boots. Other than looking ultra cool, they actually they work. They keep the sawdust out of your boots.
You bought me those bright blue ones, so I look like a fancy chicken.
Well, I like my fancy chickens, Jay.
Devin Landers ordered a tractor. You need a tractor. Yeah, log handling tractors. We use the excavator and the skid loader, which come in handy.
What retracting thing do you use? The cheap ones. My pencil holder. I only use it for a pencil holder. I don't hang all this other malarkey he's got going on, but that's how he is.
I'm evolved.
He likes his stuff. The pencil holder lasts pretty long. Usually rip out the end, but they're cheap, my friend. I mean,
well, that's why I mixed the two together. I get that. You can always reach. I don't even know which one it is, to be honest with you. I don't know if I ever put a link anywhere to it. But they're just they make a heavy duty lanyard retractor, and I just add the other pencil.
So then it's the one that says a little more than the other one.
I give him the cheap ones.
All right. Because you notice I'm dragging my pencil around
because
a lot of the day because my lanyard
because he loses them. So I got to, yeah, no, Dan, go Gadget J and Dan Belts. That's right. Okay. Oh, so Star Hill said it's Holsteck. That's what it is. Holsteck and Kydex, same stuff for the material.
It was a long time ago when I made that video.
He said it's the same stuff. I just always forget Holsteck because I've always known it as Kydex, but he said it's the same stuff. So, I even bought some to do something with one time, and I'm like, why am I doing this? Because John knows how to do this stuff. I don't know.
You can do it later too, John. Somehow along the line, I'm going to pop up that video of you dropping this thing on the cement floor. because these things are key. You want to keep these chisels sharp as you can.
All right. Did we lose anybody? I think I think everybody's got their questions in. I think we've covered everybody's. Anybody got any final? We guess we should start wrapping this up. This has been fun though. Boy, it goes by fast. Yeah.
I also have Kydex holsters. I thought it looked similar.
Yep.
28 people there.
Yeah, let's see.
I lose my pencil all the time. I lose my pencil all the time with the holder, out of the holder. I actually literally carry 5 or 6 pencils.
I use these a lot too because Dan used the standard ones. I don't have to do the marking that Dan does. So this is just from. So Spanish Angel Farms. I make a new thing to grab onto these as well with the retracting.
These are good, very, very good pencils, depending on what you're doing.
More fine.
The only problem that it can't do is actually if you're marking inside the jigs, the way that you can actually use a carpenter's pencil. But honestly, I do love these little things.
Yeah, they're good. They're good for fine marking for
Jay
sure.
likes to go through and find out whatever's new going on.
Exactly.
Trending, and
I like to make stuff.
We like to check it out.
I like to make stuff up. I like to put stuff together. Appalachian Farmstead. If I hung all that stuff on my belt, I might get something done instead of looking for my pencil and tape measure all day. I would say just don't do it then, so you can kind of wander around and not get stuff done.
No, he needs them rabbit hutches that he's been building. I've been seeing he's pumping them out. He's using Woodridge timber oil, and he's just making money, my friend, with his sawmill. Get yourself a tape holder, my friend.
We got Dovetail Cabin Tools. Can you make a lanyard for a DCT for a Dovetail Cabin? I don't know if that might be a little on the heavy side.
12 jig only. It's
okay.
A small cable.
Jared, just so you know, I'm from the film background, so we have these things like easy rigs and steady cams. So we could actually, which come over and it's got a cable system, so we could actually just. You could connect that to the jig and it just floats around at whatever, so we could do that. Yeah. So yeah, I can come up with one. Maybe not at Bunyan, but maybe next Bunyan we'll do that. Come up with a jig for that or a rig for that.
Is that D&L Timber Technologies? Darla, is that you? Are you still hanging in there?
You're back here.
Think about you. Thank God you stuck around. I am going to call you. We're going to get a chat. I got a 6-hour drive to Bunyan. I've got nothing to do. So maybe I'll give you a chat then and we'll talk.
Careful what you ask for.
Careful what you ask for. I'll be hyped up on coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see, Darla.
I
hope it's Darla.
He likes the 300 espresso, guys, just so you know how he gets through all this stuff. There you go. Boom. That's Dan.
All day long.
All day long.
I still even have some coffee.
I still remember you with your 30 in Arizona, that big jug.
Instead, right there, I got.
Yeah, always. He had a big cup.
Leave the house with the whole coffee maker thing.
Devin Lander said he'll give you a call after Bunyan. Cool.
Devin, it'd be good to hear from you. I hope you're feeling better, my friend. I know that we've tried to get you here several times, and things happen in life. So I'm glad you're always around for us. Thank you.
Was Darla then? Is that?
Was that right?
It is. Yep.
I know, BU. We'll get you them shirts in replacement of the swing blade shirts. I still wear that thing.
I do too.
I do too.
Yeah, I do too.
I'd love to swing my blade. I would. That thing swings 90 degrees, 45 degrees. It cuts this way and that way.
We've been talking about it. We've been talking about. We do talk about it.
I've been talking about it since I actually left the fair.
Yeah.
I just I need to commit. I have commitment problems.
I don't know about that. Yeah, hopefully this cooler weather. It's cool. Yeah, it'll be better. Yeah, Devin, we're cooling down. Let's get it cooled down here.
I'm with
Cheers,
you. I'm with you, my friend. It's hard. We'll see you, Darla. Thank you.
Cheers to you as well.
Enjoy from Canada.
Yeah, have fun at your. Hope the show goes good. I didn't, that's they got their October show.
Yeah, she tried to right. It's the next weekend after Bunyan. She's like, "Are you coming up to the log show up in Ontario?" I'm like, "No."
We should just start doing shows and not build anything. My back would be. Really
I
happy.
have to keep the lights on. My wife fed, stuff like that.
That sounds good for my back. Likes the idea of that. Oh, anyway, any other questions? This has been what a great active group, man. Oh, thanks, George. George loves the thumbnail. You knew I had to be the ass. Or is that? Wait, sorry, that was it's an ox, not a bull or a oxen. It's the same thing.
You were right first. You were right first.
Beast of burden, George. You know how it is, man. Donkey,
ox, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
At least I was Paul Bunyan.
You're just lucky I didn't. Yeah.
I might not have posted it, Jay. I hung all the.
Oh, let's see. Well, I guess let's see
What do
we're
we
at.
got, guys? Want to wrap it up?
Yeah,
Yeah, all having fun. I mean,
we can wrap this thing up. It's been a great group. Lots of interaction. I hope everybody got their questions answered.
I do too. I'm glad that everybody that stopped
So
by.
again, we've got the store up. Those that have signed up for, and anyway, all our friends and stuff. We'll try to figure out the whole discount if you want some, some shirts and stuff. We'll get some merchandise discounts going out there, and then
We'll get it all.
yeah.
We'll try to take care of the main members of the guys that are actually supporting this channel.
Yeah. And if you're at Paul Bunyan, come by. We'll have some stuff. And we have a ton of giveaways, but I mean, Woodland Mills will be there and stuff. But from our own personal stuff, we'll have some stickers and some cool stuff, just because we like stuff like that. So
a couple quick questions.
Thanks, Paul.
Paul, thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Let me know about that lanyard. Oh yeah, the dust thing is amazing.
The dust thing is amazing.
Shh, don't tell everybody because he'll be
I
busy
know.
like crazy.
I'm like,
His
you
wife will
want to
be
sell these things?
I
don't know.
don't know. I love that thing. It
Okay,
really, I really.
are we planning a live every Saturday?
No.
I don't know about that. We were definitely thinking about doing it on a monthly basis like we have, and maybe we'll step up if people are really enjoying what we got going on. But honestly, guys, with all the filming and all the things that's going on, I've actually got things we're here building.
We are two guys.
We are,
and we're doing the YouTube thing, and which we did was really just to really.
It just arose. Let's say.
Yeah.
We're here to build a project.
Jared,
we're like, let's just film up and track our project. And honestly, we get to meet all of you people.
Yeah.
And we see the value into it, and we're glad that we made a bunch of friends.
This is really one of my favorite. I mean, since we did the first live, I mean, this is something that we talk about. Is like it's here. It is 8 o'clock. Here or 9 something on a Saturday for us. You guys coming on, it's fantastic. I mean, I normally wouldn't. I mean, it just wouldn't get me excited, but I'm always pumped. Knowing that we were doing this again. Yeah, it was really cool, and it's really good engagement. Everybody's got some good insight, some good questions.
There's a bunch of good guys that actually showed up on here, and but bring that up again if everybody wants to. We can always chat on a Saturday night.
Yep. Live from George Middlefield Custom Sawmill. Yes, we will be live. Oh, we're gonna go live from Bunyan this year for sure.
You're not probably live pre-Bunyan.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on at Bunyan, and this cabin / sauna / what is going to be really cool. So. I mean, we built something cool last year, but this is going to be something a lot of people
different.
Really.
This is going to be
different. Yeah, it is.
It's going to be a whole different boat.
Good night, John Picks.
Johnny Picks.
See you soon, man. Drive safe.
Yeah. Keep in touch with me. Let me know when you're there, when you're close to there, and we're going to hook up the second I get hit down.
Mm-hmm.
The second.
He's probably not lying about that. He didn't lie.
Not so
the
far.
Second. Not
in
so
the
far.
Second.
So far.
Not so far.
No.
Guys.
All right.
Thank you. Good
Thanks,
night.
everybody.
Let's have another chat.
All right.
See you.
Appreciate it.
Bye.